we have been discussing about the work schedule rule. So I'll go to the same path once again, SPR or SAP reference IMG, and I'll go to time management, work schedule. Then I'll go to work schedule rules and work schedules. Here I'll go for set work schedule rules and work schedule. This is what we've been discussing about. So let me go for this 98 PS TS reg. This one what we have gone. This is what we have used. So here we have completed this, and alternate this shift premium and illness indicator. We can maintain one of the codes, any one digit code we can maintain. And reduced working hours also we discussed. Reduced working hours, I will save this work schedule and I will go back. I will go back multiple times. It's been maintained, that is fine. Next, what I'm doing is I'm going for generate work schedules manually. Generate work schedules manually. And here I will maintain 9. Whatever employees of group grouping we have maintained, we will maintain 9. Holiday calendar, we maintained 98. I think we maintained 98. Let me check what we maintained. 98. Holiday calendar 98. Then personal sub area grouping. PS grouping we maintained 15. And work schedule rule that we have created, that is TS work schedule rule that we created is TS something we created. Give me 1 second. I will check what we created just now. This is the work schedule rule that we have created. I'm entering that and I'm maintaining some month and year. For example, 01 meaning January 2007. This is what I'm maintaining. Calendar month from 2, I can generate up to say 21, or 2, I can maintain up to 2. For example, I can maintain 22, 12, 22 month and year. We are maintaining like this. Any from date and to date you can maintain. You can choose either calendar or ALV list. Okay, so when I maintain this data, this is nothing but this is we can maintain one by one, or all at once also we can maintain. ALV format, for example, if you want maintain to ALV format, you can maintain ALV format, or you can go for calendar format. You have to select the radio button. Next, what I will do is I'll click on create. You can see here create. So this is generating ES grouping 9, holiday calendar 98, PS grouping 15, DWS 65, period work schedule TSPW work schedule rule, and monthly hours 208 hours, and it is specifying all this data. So you can maintain, like for example, the validity period for January and 2017, and you can check that these are the weeks one by one it is maintaining. 1 2 3 linely it is maintaining. These are nothing but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like that it is generating. And system has maintained all this. TSDW is the daily work schedule. We created TSDW, all this system is maintaining. And here at last system is maintaining TSOF, another daily work schedule, for example. And for example, this one is the holiday class that you are maintaining. Holiday class 1. Holiday class 1 meaning is a public holiday, for example. Wherever there is a 1, it is a public holiday. If it is, you can manually overwrite. I can type 2 here. I can go for a particular month, week, once we create it. I'm creating it for January, for example. So I will select, for example, save here. I will save this and click on enter, meaning I have saved for 1 month, January 2017, for this combination of employee group, subgroup, PA work schedule, and it is maintained like that. And it is specifying the monthly hours, for example. I can save this one also. One by one I am saving. To save March, April, save, like this it is going on. If I want to overwrite something, I can overwrite. There is no problem with that. I can overwrite. This, for example, holiday class 1, once again. So it will take a long time just by keeping on saving it. I'll keep on saving it. Up to May, I saved May. I have not saved for June. I can go for previous month like this. I can check previous month, next month. I can check like this, or I can choose a particular date here. I will go back. I will go back once again. Do you want to still exit the current one? Okay, yes, I want to exit without saving, because it will take you a long time, because 2012 to 2022, January 2017 to December 2012. So it is almost 6 years. For 6 years, 6 into 12, those many months you will have to maintain. Some 60, 70 months you have to maintain. So what is happening is you can create all at once. I'll create all, but system will throw some error now. Warning. Why? Because we have already saved for January. Again, I'm creating all because already I saved earlier, just a few minutes ago. So system is throwing a warning, and I will ignore the warning by hitting on enter. January, again for February is showing February, March, April, May, and save all. So I have generated these work schedules. So I'm going through this node in real time. Also, you have to do like this. What I will do now is I will entirely go back now completely to the initial screen. I will use the T code PT01. What do you see? You see the same thing here, same screen. I'm going back to the initial screen. I came through the nodes. Now. But what I'm doing is from the initial screen, I'm typing the T code PT01 and hit enter. You are coming to the same screen. You can use PT01, for example. What I will do now is I will use another T code, that is PT02. Hit enter. You can see here, you can change or delete the work schedules. You can change, you can do some modifications. You can also delete these work schedules, whatever you have created. If you want to do any modifications or you want to delete something, you can do that by using the T code PT02. Let me go back. I'll use another T code now, PT03. It will only display. I can click on display. It will just display whatever we have generated. I can go to a particular month, for example, 11 month, hit enter. It is going to November 2000. I can select week, day, everything. I can select year also. I can select just for display purpose. So you are going through the node, but in real time, you are generally using this PT01, PT02, and PT03 T code. So this time there were no errors because all the data is maintained perfectly. So it did not show any errors. But while you are creating, you may get some errors. Errors like system may throw an error like date, some date errors. It may say the before particular date is before the start date of the public holiday calendar. For that kind of an error, you can go back and check the validity period of the holiday calendar and the individual holidays that you created. You can change it. The holiday calendars you can change, the individual holidays you can change, validity period. You can also modify the generation period for those kind of errors. For there are certain errors saying that while accessing public holiday calendar on for a particular date, even though holiday calendar generation of the year are same, system is maintaining a error. That may be due to night shift employees working on a particular date. For example, you are generating from some date, say 2019 to 2024, for example. In that case, even though the holiday calendar years and generation of work schedule years are same, system generating this error. For example, night shift employees are working on, for example, we are taking example from 2019. They may be working on 2019 to 2024. On 31st 12 2024 they may be maintaining. So because of the log in log out time, they may be logging at night on the previous day, logging out on the in another year. For example, after, what I'm saying is you may get error, multiple types of errors you may get. For example, error while accessing public holiday calendar on particular, system may throw this kind of, what you need to do, you have to you have to check for any employee who is logging in. For example, you are generating till 2022 December 2022. For example, an employee is logging in night in 2022 December 31st December, employee is logging at night 11:30 or night 11 o'clock. He's logging out morning at 7 o'clock, for example. In that case, system will throw error because the year is changing, which has not been covered. For example, you can have solution like you can change the holiday calendar date, generate work schedule, or you can maintain the same holiday calendar validity period, and you can generate the work schedule for the month. Next month also you can generate. So after generating work schedule, to check whether a particular day is in the work schedule, we have to check. For example, what I will do is I will use T code SC37. SC37. Timed out system. So I'll use the T code SE37. SC37. Hit enter. I will use holiday underscore check underscore and underscore get underscore info. Holiday check and get info. I will type holiday underscore check underscore and get info. Here you can see here, you can click on this button. Next to this firecracker button, there is text and execute button is there. You can click here. This is called a text and execute button. After activate button, there is text and execute button is there. And attributes, they have not been maintained, I think. Okay, no problem. So for generating the entry for all the months at the time, you can create all, you can go for create all, you can maintain particular ones, you can maintain. with holiday calendar ID. For example, I think I will check this. You can check for the holiday dates for a particular day in the work schedule. You can also check how long we have generated the work schedule. We can also check by SE16, SE16 code, and you can maintain. I will maintain, for example, T552, T552A. Table name I'm entering T552A. You can select whatever is required for you. You can select based on this and you can hit enter. I did not choose. I should have chosen other things here. I missed, but that's fine. You can go for the selection period. Here you can enter the field values. For example, I maintained some work schedule like T something we maintained. Mm, Let me check what we maintained. You can enter anything from to also you can enter, multiple also you can enter, or other values also you can enter. I'm entering SCHKG. You can see here this table. You can see based on your selection, it will generate the table TSOW, whatever the daily work schedule. You can also go for downloading this in the Excel format or anything. Okay, that is fine. I will go back. I'll go back now. So to modify the planned working time directly rather than changing through the info type 49, you can maintain like PT02, like we have maintained PT01, PT02. So in the table we have gone T552A, 552A. Now we have gone through SC16, SE16, and we have gone to this table T552A. In the screen, to change the text, for example, when I hit enter, I'm choosing here based. I immediately put my work schedule rule because I know that this is work schedule, SC schedule. These are the technical field names. But if you have confusion like what these are, if don't know, then what you can do is what you can do. So I'll go to settings, user parameters. In user parameters, in keyword, you can see here keyword selection. Field name is there, field label. I'm selecting and clicking on enter. Now it will show. Now it will show. Then you can enter holiday calendar ID or ES grouping or work schedule rule. Directly you can maintain. You can go back. Okay. Now you can maintain work schedules. You can generate work schedules in batch. So what I will do is I'll go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG. I'll go to time management, work schedules, work schedule rules and work schedules. Then you can maintain generate work schedules in batch. Generate work schedules in batch. For creating in bulk, for example, for creating in bulk, I'm clicking on here, execute. So you can maintain, for example, employee subgroup, you can maintain from 1 to 9 or 0 to 9, something you can maintain, or 5 to 9, whatever. More than one also you can maintain. Holiday calendar ID, our calendar ID is 98. So you can maintain from some 77 to 99, you can maintain. For example, PS grouping, other things also you can maintain. And you can maintain your work schedule rule. The work schedule, this is the work schedule rule we created. Output options, you can maintain the from date and to date. And you can keep this same one, batch input session RPTSH, the F00, you can maintain, there is no problem with that. So you can do in the background job also. You can maintain in the as a background job you can do, because there may be more, a lot of more work schedules may be generated. So what you can do is you can go to SE36, SE36, and click enter. You can check the output of the background job. By 36, 37, you can maintain some background job. You can run background job here from the logical database. It will be automatically done because there may be a heavy load. when you are generating work schedules multiple in batch in bulk, you are maintaining. If you want to check the output for the background job, then you can use SC37. 36 you can do this. In 37 you can check in real time. You can prepare an Excel sheet by entering all the bulk data. For example, 80 to 90 entries or 100 entries you can maintain, and you can contact the SAP basis consultant in your team to process this one. If you have the skill, you can do this. Otherwise, you can tell the basis consultant to them. Then the basis consultant will configure the data through generate work schedule in batch. So after entering the data, background job is done in SC36, and we can check in this SC37. You can check it. Okay. So when you are maintaining particular data, two fields while you are maintaining data based on whatever is required. Okay, the time is over for this Zoom time is over, and this subject also over. We can log in tomorrow.